What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prizepicks video talking about the NBA for Monday. On this one, we have 4 picks in the video for you to consider, so stay tuned to hear all 4. And if you want more of our top picks, I'm just one capper in the Dynamo private Discord. We have a bunch posting their favorite picks. You can see private Discord members posting their big hits with our picks in all sports. You can see college football, NBA hits from over the weekend, more NBA college football hits. One of our private Discord members hit back-to-back 6-man slips on Prizepicks using our picks, as you can see here, and hitting even more slips in the NBA, NFL. We do all sports, so definitely get over here and check it out. Yesterday I just posted my 3 favorite NBA picks, and all 3 of them hit. We had another capper, Jordan, post these picks from the NBA this weekend and hit a 4-pick slip. Capper Bossman posting 3 picks and hitting that. And we got on some crazy streaks, like going 7 of 8 in the NHL, a 10-3 day in the NBA last week, 7-2 day in the NBA, another big capper win. So get over here, check it out. If we can help you win just one $5 3-pick slip, which you guys saw we've been hitting, it's going to be worth it for you to get in here. And you can lock in for the NBA season picks every day. Plus we do NFL, NHL, college football. Just posting our top picks. And right now we're opening up the free channels of the Discord. So if you guys don't want to get in the private Discord with all the picks, you can get over here and check out the chat, people talking about the NBA. Plus we'll occasionally give out free picks from the private Discord, and we've hit 3 in a row. So we'll see you guys over in the Discord for more picks. You guys saw the big hits and some of the winning streaks, so we'll see you guys over there. Now let's get into this one. First one I'm going to go to is going to be Bub Carrington over on his points plus assists at 13.5 against the Knicks. Definitely going to be a good matchup, good spot for him. They just hope that we can keep this one close here. It is a large spread, around 12 points. But Washington can put up points on the Knicks here, who don't have a great defense. So hopefully they'll be able to keep this one close. Even if it's not super close, I think Carrington's pretty safe for minutes because he's one of their young guys. Should be in line for 25 plus minutes, and he's been hitting this line at the points and assists. He's been pretty solid out there when playing a good amount. I think he should be in line for minutes no matter what, and a pretty nice matchup against the Knicks. So we can look at this one over on Outlier for Carrington. 9 of 12 games as a rookie, he's hit this one, and I wasn't seeing consistent minutes in the beginning of the year. 25, 25, and 21. Just had a snap streak here of seeing over 29 minutes in every game in this last one where he just saw 25, but he can get out there and play a ton of minutes, and only one game under 25 minutes as a rookie, so I do think he's going to be in line for a good amount of minutes in this one. And really the only time he hasn't hit this has been really tough matchups. If you look at the 3 games he hasn't hit this: Boston, then versus Miami, and versus Orlando. 3 of the top defenses in the NBA here, so in 3 tough matchups didn't hit this. Every other matchup he's been hitting it. Should see over 25 minutes. I'm hoping more. I think he can get back to seeing over 29 minutes in the 30s here in this game if it's close. So I do think should be in a good spot to be able to hit this one at this line, one he's been hitting all year as a rookie. And if some of these lines do bump, just know I do post these in the private Discord ahead of time. But the next one to go into is going to be Siakam over on his PRA here at 31.5. Definitely a good spot for Siakam against his former team in Toronto. He's had some huge games against Toronto. This one is actually at Toronto as well. And these teams play extremely fast. So I do think that Siakam is going to be playing a lot in this one. Should be in line for a big game. We just got to hope Toronto keeps this one close as well for him to be able to hit this. But I think should be in a great spot. And Indiana hasn't been playing super well as of late, so it could be a closer one in this one too. So I do think he's going to be having a big one, so I like going to him here. This season, Siakam has been great on the road, so just under a 50% hit rate on this one, 6 of 13 games. He's hit this, but one massive blowout here where they lost by 25, just played 23 minutes. So if you take that one out, it's a 50% hit rate. Also, if you look at only away games, it's 5 of 7 on the road he's hit this, and then if you take out the New York game, it is 5 of 6 hit rate as well. Definitely one that he's been hitting and plays a lot better on the road. Against Toronto, should be in line for a good one head-to-head. He hit this in 2 of 3 games against Toronto and had some massive games with 23, 5, and 7, 27, 9, and 6. Didn't hit it in this one when he played just 26 minutes, and they kind of blew him out. So we just got to hope, again, for a close game and a high-scoring one. I think it should be that, and he should be in line to hit this. I'm going to stick with this game, and I'm going to go to Ochai Agbaji. So if we think this is going to be a closer, high-scoring one, going to run it back here with the Toronto Raptor. Agbaji has been playing a ton, and he's been shooting a good amount of threes and hitting them at a super high rate. So I think he's going to get even more three-point attempts than his average here in this fast-paced game. Should be seeing a lot of looks. They do have other guys to key on, like Podol, who's been going absolutely crazy scoring the ball, and RJ Barrett. So Agbaji should be seeing a lot of open shots around the perimeter. I like him to hit 2 threes in this one. Accidentally clicked on the points here at 12.5, but I like him on the threes at 1.5. I think he's going to see the looks and he can knock down at least 2 of them. Not sure if he can get to the 13-point mark here, but he can hit 2 threes in these big minutes. So looking at him on the season, the minutes haven't been super consistent, obviously, because to start the game, they had a lot more players not injured. But looking as of late, 9 of 14 on the season he's hit this, and 9 of his last 12 games he's hit this, because early in the season wasn't playing the minutes, and in his last 9 or 10 games here, he's played 32 or more minutes, including playing 39 in the last one. I do believe that was overtime, but 35 before that. Game with 36, last 9, 32 or more minutes, so the minutes have been huge. The three-point attempts as well, shot 8 of them in the last one, 5 before that. A game with 7, a game with 6, and he's knocking down 43% of his threes. So I think he should be able to hit this one when he's getting a good amount of shots up, shooting a good percentage, and in this fast-paced game, should be getting some open looks to continue to hit this. In, like I said, 9 of his last 12 games, he's made 2 or more threes. So I think definitely a good spot for Agbaji to run it back with the Siakam one. Then for the next one, we're going to go to Jared McCain over on his assist at 3.5. McCain is the starting point guard right now for Philadelphia, coming up against Miami. They are a good defensive team, but honestly haven't been as good defensively with Terry Rozier since he's been there from last trade deadline. So I do think not as hard of a matchup for guards anymore versus like when they had Kyle Lowry in there or Gabe Vincent, those type of guys. So McCain on the assist, I'm liking this one. We can look at him, 4 in his last one, 10 in the one before that. It was great to see those 10 assists and 4 in a tough matchup against Orlando, especially for guards with, Suggs guarding him. But as the starting point guard, playing huge minutes, we've seen him having a 10-assist game when starting. These are the only 2 games he's started. So, these other games he's kind of coming in as just strictly like a scorer and shooter. Past 2 games, we've seen him handle the ball a little bit more and be involved in the playmaking as well as the shooting. So I do think he's going to have a nice one here distributing the ball. So like him in this spot. And we've been cashing out members in the private Discord. You can see all of them posting their hits and these big slips from using our picks from the private Discord. So you can see this user here hit 2 6-man slips in a row with a lot of our picks. NHL, NBA, college football, NFL. We've been posting in here and hitting in everything, hitting some big slips. Also some crazy streaks and days in the Discord, like this day where we missed just 2 picks out of like 17. 11 and 14 with Monday Night Football picks. Missing just 2 picks out of 9 in my channel the other day. Going 7 and 3 in my channel with another capper going 3 and 0. Hitting 7 of 8 NHL picks last week. Some cappers posting and hitting some slips this weekend, as you can see as well. So definitely get over here, check it out. It's less than $1 per day, or less than winning just a $5 3-pick slip on Prizepicks. So if we can help you do that, definitely check out the private Discord. Also linked down below the free chat channels. You can see people are in here talking about NBA, all sports, and some of the picks they like. So definitely get in there or lock in for the NBA. It's every single day, and we're posting just our favorite picks in there in all sports. You guys saw some of the big wins, crazy streaks we've been going on. So we'll see you guys over in the Discord.